Hi friends, I'm Debbie. Welcome to Create Pretty Things. Tonight we are going to use this rectangular tray. It's a surface that comes from Chocolate Tour, and we're going to put this cute chevron pattern on it. Does this pattern remind you of anything? It reminds me of candy canes and peppermint. So I hope that you'll join me as we watch this quick project. I think it'll go by really fast. As you jump on, please say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know. If you don't see the live button up on top, that means you're watching the replay. Please let me know that you watched by typing in #replay. I appreciate it so much. And if you know of anyone else who loves crafting, please feel free to share this video with them. All right, so here is our board. It already comes with a couple holes punched through it, and that's for these cute handles that come with it. All right, I always save my cardboard. I just never know when I'm gonna need it, so I save my cardboard. It's great to paint on and stop yourself from making a big mess for easy cleanup. That's also good for other projects. You can actually chalk on them. Well, my hair is a mess. And you can create designs. So don't throw away your cardboard if you think you might have a use for it. Okay, let's get started. This is our silkscreen transfer. It's reusable and it's sticky on the back. And the first thing I'm gonna do is peel it. Well, this one has a yellow background. Now, if they don't have the yellow on the back, you may wanna mark it to show that it's the back, because that way when you put your transfer back on it, you'll know what's right and what's wrong. So since these are sticky, I am gonna go ahead and do what's called fuzzing. And all that is adding a layer of lint to your transfer so that it lessens the sticky actually. Lessens it just a little bit. And this one doesn't feel that sticky, but so that it doesn't stretch your transfer as you pull up, or if it's a freshly painted surface, which this is not, but so that it doesn't pull up the paint that's underneath. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fuzz this one time because it really doesn't feel that sticky. See, when you pick it up though, it is sticky. So all I'm gonna do, I think this is gonna be a really quick project tonight. I'm just gonna lay this down on my surface and I'm gonna try to get it on here straight. Now this is repositional. So I'm gonna line that up, just lift this up, get it down straight, smooth it down. Now you want to make sure that it is smooth down on your surface so that you don't have any bubbles and you're going to lessen your chance of bleeding. So I'm sure this is down all the way. I'm going to start my paste. This is an older version of the paste, and I had sprayed some distilled water in it just to kind of loosen it up a little bit. I'm hoping it's the right consistency, but I do want to stir it first. And then I'm going to get this is candy apple red. I'm gonna get my squeegee, which is beveled. It's a rubber squeegee. I'm just gonna get some of this paste, and all we're gonna do is smooth this paste on our transfer. Now you do wanna make sure it goes through the transfer onto the surface below. It doesn't take a real heavy touch, and it doesn't take a whole lot of paste, but this is a pretty good sized surface to cover. So I'm gonna go ahead and put as much paste as I think I'm gonna need. And I'm gonna smooth it out. And as I'm doing this, I do feel like this paste is a little on the dry side. So I'm probably gonna peel it up a little bit as I go, just so it doesn't dry on the transfer. If it dries in your transfer, then you're not gonna be able to have that paste stay down below. It's gonna pull up with the transfer and will not stay on the surface down below. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one more swoop here. And I'm gonna do what's called the paste and peel method. And as I do it, I'm gonna pull slowly, and I'm just gonna kind of look at it to see whether it looks good, if I missed anything. And guys, it's looking really good so far. Can you guys see that? It looks good. Okay, so that's about where it ends. All I'm gonna do is go ahead and let this go back down. And I'm gonna make sure that I'm still down in the areas that I have not pasted. And I'm going to continue working down. My paste has been released from the top portion. And so I'm going to work my way down the line here, just pasting away. How are you guys? What have you guys been doing? Have you guys had a great weekend? I hope so. As you jump on, let me know where you're watching from, and let me know how daylight savings time has gone for you. Did you have to change your clocks? Did you gain an extra hour of sleep by doing that? We don't do that here in Arizona. And I'm kind of glad actually. I think I'd get confused. So if you had to change your clocks, please let me know. Let me know what you did with that extra hour of time. Did you do laundry or did you go out and play? Did you sleep? What did you do with that extra hour? I would have used it to sleep in. But I am kind of behind on things this week. So maybe I would have done a little bit of more chalking. I haven't been able to get on to chalk for a while. And I've missed it, I really have. So I'm glad to be here tonight. And we're almost finished already. So I'm just gonna kind of take off my top. Look how much extra paste I have. And of course I have no paper towels today. So I'm just gonna kind of go over this, take some of the excess paste off. That not only conserves your paste, but it helps it to dry a little faster. So I'm just gonna run over the top, take the excess off, and then we'll do our peel and reveal. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in here. I do have a bucket of water here for my dirty tools. And like I said, I didn't have any paper towels today, but I can use this cloth. Okay, let's go ahead and peel this up all the way. Let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, guys. It looks so pretty, and it does look like it bled a little bit. You guys see how it looks like it's, it looks more like a candy cane, like the color kind of ran a little bit, but I think it's so pretty. Look at that pattern. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside, and I'm gonna show you how to clean the transfer. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to, let's see, what am I gonna do? I've got this dish mat right here. I'm gonna lay it down, and I'm gonna lay it sticky side down on my towel, my dish towel, dish drying mat. And I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it with regular tap water. Now, it's best to take it to your sink and just kind of rinse it under the sink, under cold water. But, since I'm showing it in front of you guys, I'm just gonna do it right here. I don't have any paper towels, but I do have these water wipes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe off this first layer of paste with my water wipes. Just get the most of it off that I can. And then what I'm gonna do is use what's called a board eraser. Now, this is just like a magic eraser sponge, except there's not any chemicals. I did have it sitting in water. I squeezed it out. I can actually spray this with water. It's best to clean these right away. It makes your job a little easier. So don't forget to clean them. Like I said, taking it to your sink is probably your best bet. But you can also do it like I'm doing here. It's very important to clean this paste out of the silk screen. That's what makes these reusable. Did you know that you can reuse these between 8 and 12 times? You can. The sticky lasts as long as you take care of it. And as long as you clean all that paste out of the silk screen every time, the paste will continue to go through. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this over. I do the same thing with the back side. Now this side is sticky. Spray it down with some water. And just wipe it carefully and gently. You don't want to harm the sticky on this side. And that looks really good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dry it with my paper towels, or in this case, water wipes. I've got a little bit of paste right here. Have you guys started decorating for Christmas yet? I'm trying to hold myself off, but I don't know if I can. It may be right around the corner, guys. I have to put away the rest of my Halloween and fall. And, oops, get organized a little bit, and then I'll start decorating for Christmas. Okay, so now you can see through your silk screen. It is clean. I'm going to put this away. Clean up my workspace a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to get the transfer backer that it came from. Remember I said there's a yellow side and a white side? You want to lay your transfer down on the white side. So this is pretty dry. Sticky side goes to the backer sheet. Try to line it up. Press it down. I store it back in the bag that it came in, and it's ready to go for next time. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this aside for right now. And we're gonna go ahead and dry this up a little bit. And then we'll put our handles on. So I always like to dry it right away so that I don't mess up all the hard work that I just did. Look at this, guys. It looks so pretty on camera. Look at it. Doesn't it look like candy canes or peppermint sticks? I think it's so pretty. Can you imagine having a cup of coffee or having your toast and tea and toast served to you in the morning on this? Okay. Okay, that's probably not all the way dry, but I did want to show you how to put the handles on. So it comes with the handles. This hardware is included. This is a good price point for this, guys. It comes with the handle, 2 handles, and 2 screws for each handle. And all we're going to do is put it through the hole. And you'll need a Phillips screwdriver. And all we're doing is just attaching. Now, I may not tighten these all the way. I would like to add a clear acrylic sealer to this. Just because if I'm going to put some, anything that might be like a drink on here, if it spills, I want to make sure that it's not going to take off the paste. It is semi-permanent, and it will stay on there unless you wet it down pretty good and rub hard. But if you put the acrylic sealer on there, it will stay on. It'll protect it. So I'm not going to put these in all the way. I'll just put them in, you know, tighten them a little bit so you guys can see it. And then I will probably take them off and put the sealer on it. so that I don't have to worry about tea spilling on it or anything like that. So, and it still won't be food safe with the sealer even, but it will protect the design. So here it is, guys. Isn't it cute? What did that take us? 10 minutes to make this? So you can use this to carry anything you might want, a goodie tray, your dessert tray, anything like that. I have seen people put little pegs on the bottom to make them higher. You could do that as well. I like it like it is. And even though it looks like it bled a little bit because my paste was older and I reconstituted it, it looks great. It actually adds to it. So here's our project for tonight. What do you think about it? Would you love this? It's a quick and easy project. You guys can do it as a group, as a family. It's a great get together, quick and easy. If you want to know what products I used, type in the word tray, T-R-A-Y. It'll give you a cart link pre-made. If you want to know anything about our DIY club that's delivered once a month to your door, type in the word club. Thank you so much for watching. Please heart and share the video if you're able to. Thank you. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.